Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another FIFA 19 video. Today we return with the things that should not be happening in FIFA 19 episode 2. Now if you didn't watch episode 1, this series has no relation to career mode. This is all the bugs and glitches that you guys send in based on FIFA 19, excluding career mode stuff. If you enjoy the video, remember to leave a thumbs up for me. Let's get to 600 likes, and if you want to see more episodes in the series, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and you won't miss any. Now if you play FIFA 19 and you find anything that looks a little bit weird, make sure you send it in. I can put it in episode 3. So this image was sent in by James. He said when he was playing kickoff, everyone in his team was rated 85 overall. So you can see there from the image, from the strikers to the goalkeeper to the reserves as well, everyone is 85 overall. So this is something that I've noticed in my game as well. When you go to the kickoff, you go to classic match, you can pick any team, and I'm going to do Man United versus Liverpool here. If you go to team management, it'll say 85 for every player. Look at this, every player, even the reserve player, is 85. It's the same thing for the Liverpool guys as well. They're all 85 rated, and it's not really convenient when you're using a team that you're not familiar with and you need the proper overall to know who you're going to put in each position, but the game tells you they're all 85 rated. For me, when I play with my friends, all these players come up as 85, so it's pretty confusing, and it shouldn't be happening. I mean, it's been like this for maybe a month now, so you probably have noticed it as well. I hope EA sort it out really soon because it is pretty annoying. These next two clips are related to an issue regarding the practice arena. So this one was sent in by Ben. Let's take a look. He's doing a free kick with Cristiano Ronaldo. He skies the ball, and when the player returns to do another 1v1 with the keeper, he takes a touch and then the ball goes into some sort of dead zone and the player is unable to move using the buttons on the controller and stuff. And here is another clip. This one was sent in by Milzinho. He's doing a penalty with Neymar. He's taking the penalty, he slots it in the goal, and as it returns to do another 1v1, he takes a touch and then it goes into that dead zone and the player is unable to move even if you tap the controller. So we're in the practice arena. We're going to try out this little thing here. I'm going to try and recreate the scenario. We're going to start with a free kick. I'm going to kick it over the bar just so it resets itself. And now we go on to the next one, and there you go, it just stops. Like, I'm pressing the buttons, you can hear it probably, and the guy's not doing anything. I don't know how to reset it. I'm actually pressing the free kick button right now, so I guess you have to do another free kick on the spot, and then maybe it'll fix itself as the keeper throws the ball back to you. And this is the penalty one we're going to try and recreate. Hopefully James can score, and we bury that one, and the game should reset, and then we touch the ball once, it goes into that dead zone, and that's it. Next up was a little bug found by M_1937. He says that in the La Liga TV presentations, in some of the graphics, they're using the wrong color to represent the Real Madrid kit. So in the lineup screen, we're wearing the red kit, but the blue line underneath the Real Madrid words should be red, but instead they're blue. And that's because last year Real Madrid had like a blue alternate kit or away kit, something like that. And I think they've sort of kept that graphic in from last year's game as well. And also when you do your kickoffs and that, Real Madrid has the blue line, which is not correct. It should have a red line. The good news is they did get it right in some of the other graphics, so when you load up the game, it'll have the red line underneath the Real Madrid name. And also, when you're actually playing the game, the scoreboard and timer will actually have the red line instead of the blue line. So, it's not really a major issue, but it's just something that we found. Next up, we have a clip sent in by Edwin, and it's the linesman losing his positioning. So, as you can see, the ball's going out of play. It's about to hit him in the face. He does duck. After he finishes ducking, he turns the wrong way, and then he does his little throw-in gesture or something with the flag facing the crowd. So, this should not be happening. He should be actually facing the match, like the players. Instead, because he almost got hit by the ball, he lost his bearings a little bit, and he did the flag gesture facing the wrong way. So last week I showed you guys a photo of Gareth Bale having a transparent torso, no pants on as well, and this clip sent in by Assad is also about another player not having pants in the game. So let's take a look. He's playing a game, I think it's Bellerin there, and he's the right back, and as you can see, he's running around with absolutely no pants on, just his underwear, which is pretty crazy. I don't know how you guys actually do this, but I'd love to know how to do it, just to show it on the channel maybe one day. Here's another clip as well, and this one is about a player disappearing. So it's the same player with the no pants, and he is running back to defend, and you can see there with the zoomed in replay that he's running across the field, and then he just disappears into the grass or something. He just goes underground. I don't know what happened to him, but he's completely gone. If you've played FIFA for a long time, you'll know that sometimes the keepers are a little bit dodgy. They can let you down a lot of the time, even if you do nothing wrong. But in this clip sent in by Kieran, it appears to be a corner. The keeper gets drawn to the near post. There's already a defender there. He gets tangled up with the defender, and as the striker heads the ball towards the near post, the keeper gets tangled up with the defender, sort of falls on the ground with him, and the ball goes through his legs, hits his leg I think, and goes into the back of the net. Sometimes in FIFA there's things that happen that you can't predict, and I think this one is one of them. This image was sent in by Max. He said he was playing career mode, and all of a sudden the player names on the shirts disappeared. And you can see Salah there. He's got the number 11 on his kit, but his last name is not on the back of his jersey. And if you've experienced this one as well, make sure you let me know. This clip was sent in by Albra, and I presume he was playing an online match. It says season match, so I'm guessing it's online. And as the match was loading up, he got a message saying you're not actively playing the game. If you do not continue playing the game or something, you will forfeit the match. And it just stays there as a watermark on the screen as the game is about to kick off as well. I have heard a lot of stories this year about online and the EA servers being very terrible this year. So I guess it could be down to the servers, but I'm not sure if this goes away or if it stays for the whole match. So this one is pretty messed up, but it's still pretty funny at the same time. It was sent in by Igor Lynch. He said the teams were getting stuck in the stadium during a pre-game lineup and appeared to come out of the crowd. So let's take a look at the clip. Now this is just before a match. This is the match day introduction where the players shake hands and they do the anthem and stuff like that. But in this case it didn't happen, and he zooms in for us. You can see one player's running out of nowhere, and then the rest of the players start coming out one by one as well. He zooms into one of the parts of the stadium where the crowd is sitting, and you can see the players coming out there. And then they start doing like some sort of huddle, and then the next team comes out, as you can see, one by one. They're coming out. It's pretty funny. Cameramen start going into the middle of the field as well. They're pretty confused, and this is just a big messed up situation. The referees start coming out as well. He's bringing the match ball out. The linesman's running to his spot. And this is something that's crazy. I've never seen this one before, but the first time I saw it, I found it pretty funny. This next one comes from Dylan. He says, I don't like when it shows the goal line technology when it wasn't needed. So let's take a look at the clip. It appears he's dribbling around with the goalkeeper near his box, near the goal line, and the goal detection system, whatever you want to call it, comes up with its clip, and it says no goal there, and it does the full animation, highlighting that the ball didn't cross the line. But to me, that's not really close enough. If the ball was like touching the line or had half of it over, then you could say, alright, it was close to an own goal. But I don't think this situation needed the goal line technology. So this clip was sent in by Harris. He said the header appears to hit the target, but I think it came off the head of the defender and it was counted as an own goal. So let's take a look at this clip. It was like a corner, and the attacker rose up for the header. He got the ball on target. I would say that's on target, even though it did curl a little bit. And it scraped the top of the defender's head there, who was on the goal line, and it went into the back of the net. Now, to me, that is a proper goal for the attacking team. You know, I wouldn't consider that an own goal because the shot was on target. But the game decided to credit the defender of Barcelona, whatever you want to call him. I think his name was Hisaj or something. And it says in his game, own goal. So let me know what you think about this one. To me, it was a goal for the attacker. I don't classify this as an own goal, but leave a comment down below, goal or own goal. This clip was sent in by George. He said Kevin De Bruyne was tackled before the goal and he was on the ground for a good 3 minutes, and we couldn't press start or any other buttons on the controller to get him to move. So let's take a look at the clip. They're about to kick off there, but De Bruyne was injured. You can see him on the top of the screen there laying down, holding his leg or something, and he's pressing his buttons. He can't get him to move. He can't get the game to kick off, and I can see how this would be very annoying, especially if he's been there for like a couple minutes now. I'm not sure if he stayed there the whole match or you had to like quit the match because it became unplayable, but this should not be happening. This next clip is called What is the Keeper Doing Part 2, and it was sent in by Carl. The keeper goes to save a shot, and it appears that the ball hits the keeper's right arm, goes across his whole chest, goes across to his left arm, and then he flicks it like sort of backwards and it goes into his own net. I feel like this year the goalkeepers are pretty bad. It feels like they're on like beginner difficulty, even if you verse them on ultimate difficulty. Sometimes they just straight out dive out of the way of shots. Sometimes if you do a header or something, they're in line with the ball and then they just fall to the ground before the ball even gets to them and the ball just goes over them. I don't have specific clips to show you, but if you've played FIFA 19, you'll know what I'm talking about. They just seem to be like on beginner difficulty all the time. So those were a few of the bugs and glitches you guys have sent in for this series. If you want to contribute to the series, if you see anything a little bit dodgy, make sure you tweet me or something like that. You know what to do by now anyway.